movement there.
Where's the Richie?
Post it tomorrow.
Surely, man.
Oh, remember this day when it was lockdown in the pandemic and the government of Jamaica lock up we in our house without food to eat. Make people that did feel hungry. And people can't even go out, go fix up them small business and sell what them a sell or open them like a shop at them gate because the Prime Minister say poor people are the ones spreading the virus. But at the end of the day, Floyd Green and other member of parliament from the Jamaican Labour Party were there keeping their party. And I mock the poor people, say lockdown and shower. Wanna hear it, people? Check it again.
No movement there.
Where's the Richie?
Post it tomorrow.
Surely, man.
You hear them? I mock the poor, shower labor right, while people have them goods want go out, go sell it. And if you lock it up till it spoil, people trust people things out of ground. And if you go sell if you make back money and make profit so them can buy something else. And them have to keep it until it spoil. People sick, want come out in a middle night, them can't come out because and no movement. And them tell us say, you know if you come out of your house in a night. What did I walk in a night? Me no know. But once you catch 6, 7 o'clock evening time, then tell us if you go in. What we are going to do? What we are going to eat? Me no know. But bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. Me hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful Monday. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, you know how we do it over here on a Monday. We bring you back some flashback along with some new update. So people, we are going to run the intro and come up. We soon come. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. Me continually support the channel and I help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you are new viewers first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell. So whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Alright? Also, remember, we are now at 83,000 subscribers. We want to reach 90k subscribers. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Share the content. Share it with a friend, a family, a loved one. Alright? Just share it. So people, welcome back to another update. Now my viewers and my subscribers, may have some video to play to show you how corrupted this country are run. Now, on election day, about 9 o'clock in the night, Darrell Vaz had an interview with Nationwide News FM. And inside that interview, at 9 o'clock, Darrell Vaz passed a remark or make a statement that people are still voting as he is speaking. So, Cliffy Hodge, people still have voting after 9 o'clock at night. Now people, check out this video and listen to it carefully.
The man who brands himself as Mr. Portland. Preliminary reports we are hearing is that the JLP, if not 9-0 across the two constituencies in Portland, certainly 8-1. And Darrell Vaz will tell us if what we're hearing is correct. Good afternoon. Good evening, Mr. Vaz.
Afternoon to you and your listeners.
All right. Have you won Portland and by how much?
Well, so far, remember that the official count has not been concluded as yet. So what we are getting as a result is our exit polls from our indoor agents at the various polling stations, I can indicate clearly that the poll results and the canvass results are coming back clearly in our favor. So far, I would say comfortably. We are just waiting on Port Antonio and Prospect, which are two very strong traditional PNP divisions. Port Antonio being the longest serving councillor in the municipal council as we speak today. I have five, Mrs. Vaz has five, I have 4 divisions, so it's 9. We currently win and hold a 72 lead, and we are, all 9 were in play as I indicated to Cliff before. Buff Bay is close. You'll recall that I changed 2 councillors, sitting councillors, and Buff Bay was also an issue, so I can't declare that one as yet because it's too close to call at this point. But I would not be surprised if the end result is 9-love or 8-1. And I have to give all credit.
Before you go on, Mr. Vaz, let us be very clear. The results you're talking about are the results that your indoor agent
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
But just to be clear, these numbers are from your indoor
Absolutely.
agents.
These are my internal numbers. I haven't got any official tally from the electoral office.
Okay, sir.
But I can indicate that the results are definitely looking favorable. And as I said before, as soon as the results are final, obviously we can discuss the official results.
Okay. Now, after 9 in the night, when polling station closed at 5 o'clock exactly, after 9 at night, people there at Portland a vote same way. God bless how much o'clock in the night polling station lock off. And you know, hear people talk about these things and the man talk about it. And here, live, him say it out of his mouth. As you can hear people, live him say it out of his mouth. Even Cliff Hughes, the surprise when the man say, in after 9 o'clock, people still a vote. But if that don't catch your attention, I want to check out Kingston and St. Andrew. Right now, check out this one.
I want to ask a question, because I want to know if I'm me alone here when the EOJ director say one more seat need to be added to the 40 seats after 100% of the votes were tallied for Kingston and St. Andrew.
Over in Kingston and in St. Andrew, where the votes seem to be tied, not seem to be, but they are tied. What happens there?
No, in Kingston and St. Andrew, it's always 41. You notice that what you have there is 40, so there's one seat that is still outstanding. The percentage need to be looked at, so we got to adjust that. So there's one, so it's 41 division. So far on the board, it says reflecting 40.
Then moments later, Delroy Williams come and declares a JLP win KCC because
as I'm saying, there are people are just listening. There's nothing definitive on radio. The radio has been saying 2020 for the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, so you know people would be tied to that. But what we are correcting that is wrong. That information is not right. It's not 2020, it's 2119.
Have you heard from the Prime Minister?
Yes.
Them have 21 votes to 19 where PNP have. But that add up to 40. So why would the EOJ director say?
In Kingston and St. Andrews, so it's 41. You notice that way over there is 40, so there's one seat that is still outstanding.
That is wrong. That information is not right. It's not 2020, it's 2119.
Have you heard? To the lady from CEEN that it was an error and one more seat need to be counted. Watch that live now. Me alone see it or what?
Alright, so in that case now, people, who did I go get the other seat? Who did I go get the other seat? Where the other seat did I go come from? Which part EOJ did I go stay and make the other seat? That is what I want to know. We make it 41. So from the beginning to the end, it was all about corruption. And we have to clean up the head of the stream to stop all of the corruption, my people. We have to. Remember that.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
Now, Mark Golding never tell a lie when him tell you say, if the head of the stream is dirty, that means that the rest side have to be dirty, people. The rest of the stream have to be dirty. There was so many corruption. And I just one little simple local government election. Jaja, me don't know what go on, people. Me definitely don't know what go on, but people who can tell me down below in the comment section what you think really are go on. Me don't know. But people, check out this video from Mr. Dennis Meadows.
I said some things that should not be said. Yeah. More so out of my mouth. Right. And we must take full responsibility. Yes. I told the leader that I understood his position, and in fact I commend him for moving with alacrity to hold me accountable. Although I said to him I'd rather an opportunity to resign. I was prepared to resign if asked. But he said he wanted us to move quickly. And therefore I slept late. And they were trying to reach me. And therefore he had was to move. Yeah. And I commend him. Because what he suggests that the People's National Party is a party of integrity and principles. Right. If I had said the same thing on the other side we are coming from, I would have gotten away with it. So, corporate leader acted the right way. Right. I'm disappointed, but I'm not bitter. Yes. I remain the chairman of this constituency. Whoa. I remain on the ground. And who knows what come out of that. I say no more of that. But I'm going nowhere. And the Labour who thinks that this video can get rid of me, I remain here. I'm going to remain here and work hard until the victory and the PNP is returned to Northern Trinidad. Over this morning they sent somebody to the face of the wall. What they broke our office. The night before election they broke Comrade Mark Campbell office where we meet sometimes. Right? We see the emergence of a kind of nasty politics. Right? After this woman was called over. And I'm not mincing my words with a talk. Right? I have run here 3 times as JLP, and we have never seen that kind of acrimony and nasty politics, even when I was running against one of them. We had harmony. We ran a good campaign. Nobody not showing nobody flyer. Nobody not burning nobody's house. Right? But understand, nobody is going to deny us as comrades the victory in this constituency whenever it is called. God bless you.
Now, that is what I like about Dennis Meadows. Him wrong, but him not act wrong and strong. Him accept him wrong, him apologize, and him still don't have nothing against the leader of the opposition, which is Mark Golding. A man make you know say Mark Golding do the right thing by letting him go. Because at the end of the day, you cannot be wrong and strong, and 2 wrong cannot make a right. But people, there's a citizen that want to ask Mr. Andrew Holness some question, and these are the questions that the citizen want to ask people. Check them out.
Andrew, if you eat the poor, oh sorry, because I believe that you say you eat the poor and love poverty. How comes you move seatbelt from $500 to $2,000? How comes you move a bad tire from $2,000 to $10,000? How comes you raise minimum raise from 9,000 to 13,000, while your pay move from $7 million to $27.5 million? How comes? How comes? As can to you, you love the poor and hate poverty. How comes that when the rich man commit a crime, him walk free, and when the poor commit that crime, in go prison? How comes that you allow a little young lady to come out and say $13,000 is awesome? How comes when our crime rate is high than ever, you have a little young lady come out and say that our Jamaica is more safe underneath your hand? How comes you have a young lady go to supermarket and pick up a few haberdashery green stuff because there was you and them was so ashamed to pick up rice, flour, chicken back and pork? How comes you love the poor when you oppress the higgler, the taxi drivers? How comes, Andrew? Rephrase your argument and say you hate the poor.
Now, as you can hear, people, the man say Andrew Holness do not love the poor, and he want to keep the poor people in poverty. But what's your thought on that, my viewers and my subscribers? Now I am going to leave you with this audio from someone, I don't know who it is, but it is the audio that you need to listen to very carefully, because you will learn a lot from this audio. And let me know if you make it this far in the video to watch this part of the video, which is very interesting and very important to each and every Jamaican out there right now. And don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it with someone. Make them can hear this, what this person is about to say right now. Remember to leave a like on this video.
I want you guys to pay very close attention and listen. Put everything aside and put the fact that I am not belonging over there and that should not be my concern and I'm not part of that. So why is it American is telling me this situation? Sometimes it doesn't matter who is telling you. If someone is giving you something as a heads up, take it and heed. Some people could be spectacle. You could do your research. And I'm going to tell you why. If your prime minister, who is known as Mr. Andrew Holness, and he's the prime minister of Jamaica, West Indies, and he's under the JLP party, which is a conservative party. Just like in America, we have a conservative party that's referred to as the Republicans. And the PMP is the socialists, which is mostly over here is the Democratic. I'm going to tell you something and tell you something now. Take it in perspective. If not, scroll down, scroll up, do whatever you want, and just keep on moving past this. But this is to the ones that want to listen. If this gentleman ever be re-elected back in his conservatorship and as an successor of a prime minister for the West Indies of Jamaica, it's only because he got this by default. Number one, people should look at the situation of looking at both sides of the party and not just look at the fact that, oh, I'm part of this party versus that. Because that's the same problem we have in America. All right? Look at it closely. Look at all his past adversities, which is his cons. Make a list of the pros and cons. And if he is elected, and even though there's a stream of people that went out there to vote against him and have a new official to be arrived, it's only because someone is messing with the votes. Okay? Someone is still going to put him into position and make him continue on so he can continue his being a successor. And I would not be surprised if our government has something to do with it. Because if you look at the prime minister in Africa, in Congo, many people were complaining about him. Okay? Then all of a sudden, he won the vote. Then the people that were saying, no, the vote is not done fairly. They claimed they did a recount, and come to find out, they still put him as elected as a prime minister. Check it out on Congo's situation. No matter what you guys do as far as voting, remember, Jamaica's under Commonwealth. Who is the heads of state of Commonwealth? England. Who is the person that's overseas for England? America. So if this gentleman becomes the prime minister again for another term, it's only because he had help on the other side. So take that in perspective. And before you guys say, oh, I don't believe that, that's hoax, that's hogwash, that's BS, take a look. Look at the history of the prime ministers that you guys had prior before. When people had elected for one, and that same one was still elected. Okay? United States, and I'm going to say this again, owns a percentage of Jamaica with the help, and they're continuing on the legacy for England. Right now, the King of England, he's right now is on a medical status. You haven't heard anything about what's going to happen. Is he going to step down? Is his son going to take over? Everything is silent. And when things are silent, that's when people need to take in perspective. You notice this year, there's a lot of elections going on in America, in Jamaica, and various parts. And this is like a year that we've never seen this before. We don't even know who the hell is going to be the president of the United States. Because we looking at Biden and he did a lot of cons. And then we look at Trump, he did double the cons. Okay? We don't know who to put in position because neither one of them is good. But I'm just telling you guys, if this gentleman is put back into position as a successor, as a prime minister for the JLP, which is the conservatorship for Jamaica, you guys are doomed. And then when you're thinking that you guys are going to end up becoming Republican, to be free, to have total sovereignty away from the heads of state of England, think again. Just take this in perspective. Remember, be wise. We need to come outside of the box and look at certain things. Take heed, especially if someone is telling you something in perspective. It is not time to be ignorant and be set into your ways. And it doesn't matter who it comes from. Listen.